The current set of select graphs examines distinctions in rating crossed by student status as day, boarding, or homestay students. Although there were some distinctions for homestay students, it is important to note that these students make up a very small proportion of respondents. Unless stated otherwise, all distinctions or associations mentioned in this presentation are statistically significant. Boarding students report in greater proportion as males, and in lesser proportion identifying their gender as one other than male or female. Homestay students report in greater proportion receiving outside tutoring support other than extra help provided by their schools. Boarding students report in lesser proportion sleeping less than 6 hours on school nights. In contrast, they report in greater proportion sleeping between 6 to 8 hours on school nights. Boarding students report greater agreement with the statement, "At least some of my teachers know who I am outside of the classroom." The same is true for the measure, "I am comfortable being myself at school," while homestay students report lesser agreement with this measure. Day students are more likely to report greater agreement with the statement, "I am enthusiastically involved in out-of-classroom activities." Homestay students report lesser agreement with the statement, "I am passionate about the study of at least one subject." The same is true for the measure, "I feel that I make a meaningful, positive contribution to the experience of others within the school community." Day students are less likely to agree that their schools deal well with issues of bullying on campus. They're also less likely to agree that the school encourages a love of learning in them, and that there is at least one trusted adult that they can talk to at school. Now looking to the series of skill measures, homestay students report lesser self-appraised preparedness for adapting to face new challenges, advocating for themselves, approaching life with intellectual curiosity, assuming a leadership role, conducting themselves with confidence, and coping with peer pressure. In contrast, boarding students report greater self-appraised preparedness for this measure. Homestay students also report lesser self-appraised preparedness for interacting in a diverse environment, organizing time effectively, thinking critically, working cooperatively in a group, and working independently